Tonight's episode is actually based on true events that occurred, and these are very, very real people we are discussing. This is not urban legend. This is actually real true crime. To the families of the victim, we mean no disrespect by discussing their case. Thank you. For those who are over 18 and up, continue watching at your own discretion. Listener discretion is highly advised. This is regarding snuff, animal cruelty, and murder. Thank you. Alright guys, so if you heard this song before in a viral video that happened around the 2000s, you pretty much know what we're talking about today. Today we are actually discussing the case of One Lunatic One Icepick. For those of you who do not know what that video is, I highly suggest you do not Google it or look for it.
Google it, everybody.
No, don't. It's actually available on private VPNs now. It's not on open clear web because it's actually an incredible snuff film that should have been taken out a long time ago. It was actually on Best Score after the person in question, Luca Magnotta, had uploaded it to Best Score, and which the creator and owner of the website was persecuted by Canadian courts because of it. So before we get into it, I'm pretty much sure everyone's heard of snuff films. The question about are they real or are they fake? There's a whole debate about the credibility between snuff and fake snuff. And that video, unfortunately, I was one of those curious Georges that should never fucking poked and prodded the bear, and I deeply regret it. I mean, just listening to the song, and it just fucking just it gives me really bad PTSD.
Yeah.
So,
guys and girls, she burned my eyelids when she told me about that video, and I watched it.
You found it?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Not the whole thing, but half of it.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you if you were able to stomach it, you could. But yeah,
Kill my eyelids.
All right, so before we even get to Luca Magnotta, I actually just want to go ahead and talk about his victim, who was actually Junlin.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually a student from Wuhan, China. He was going to Concordia University in Canada, and he moved to Canada to become a better engineer, and he wanted to do a lot more things with his life. He actually was gay. He was a gay man, and he moved to Canada because of the very free liberal vibes out there. You know, they were more welcoming and all this stuff. And because back in China, his parents tried to make him marry a woman, but they didn't understand his sexuality, and it actually did result in a divorce. Mm-hmm. You know, the thing was that Julin was a very vivacious, lively person, according to his friends that he made in the university. There's actually a documentary out called "Don't Fuck with Cats." It's still on Netflix, I believe, but that actually just described what, like, people who knew Junlin are on that documentary, including his parents, I believe.
Also about that, the people in China who seen that video was actually thought it was like racially
motivated, yeah. And then like seeing it, if it was like around this time, like seeing it around these times, it would have rose a lot more because of what's going on now and around the world with the Asian community being attacked, and this is just because of the coronavirus pandemic. And the placed blame by a Cheeto. I have no respect for that, man. I'm sorry. Okay, so right now we're gonna just read into who Junlin was. Lin Jun or Junlin. He was also known as Justin Lin, who was born on December 30th, 1978. Lin was an international student from Wuhan and an undergraduate in the engineering and computer science faculty at Concordia University in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He had been studying in Montreal since 2011, previously attending Tarek College in language school, and he had worked part-time as a convenience store clerk in Point St. Charles. He moved to Griffintown area apartment with a roommate in May 2020. So he made friends with everybody from what people were saying. People who knew him, when he went missing, people started questioning, where is he? And it was not like him to disappear like that without calling anybody or letting people know what he was doing,
They all got psyched out because of that.
Yeah. So most people kind of didn't know who the hell Luca Magnotta was. But right now we're still focusing on Junlin. Let's see. Lin's friends described him as a positive and genuine, in stark contrast to his killer, according to the 2012 article of The Star. His friend Benjamin called himself Lin's best friend in the docuseries Don't Fuck with Cats. Said he was reliable and he will always let his closest friends know if he was going out of town. That's when things started getting fishy, when he wasn't in contact. Yeah. And the thing was, he actually had a boyfriend that he had just broke up with a week before he went missing. And yeah.
He was last seen on May 24th, and his friends reported getting a text message from his phone.
Yeah.
And his boss became suspicious when he did not show up for his shift the next day. Damn. Whoa.
So also, when they went to his apartment to go check, and they found out that he left his cat there. His cat is his baby. So that was highly suspicious. If he had something to do or whatever, he was going to let someone know so they could help take care of the cat. So it's just sad.
Yeah. Sad for the cat. His owner is never coming back. Don't fuck with kids. Don't fuck with cats, everybody.
It's sad that, people actually, they were genuinely concerned and all this, and then all of a sudden, when they got a hold of his parents, they were like, something happened, we haven't gotten a hold of him, he hasn't gotten a hold of us, something's wrong. And then around that time, that's when in the news articles were saying that pieces of a human, of a body were being mailed to Parliament, to ex-Prime Minister Stephen Harper's offices, to schools, and there was a torso out in a suitcase out by the garbage.
And the janitor found that.
Yeah, the janitor found that.
Ooh.
So it's like a, and then you see the surveillance film, you can see the surveillance is all on YouTube. You can see him and Luca walk into the apartment, and the next thing you see Luca walking out wearing Jinlun's t-shirt.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we're actually going to get into Luca Magnotta right now, because this is who we came to talk about. Rest in peace to Jinlun. You're in a better place right now, as far as we see it. And to his family, we do not mean any disrespect by bringing this up. We're just wanting to read the true crime. And this is no Laughing matter, folks. If you are squeamish, some of the details that we're gonna in detail read are very, very descriptive and very violent. So, yeah. Okay, here we are. We actually just like, oh my god. Luka Magnotta. He looks like a fucking tool bag, though.
But yeah, he was a model.
He was a failed model. He's actually what you would call one of it would be celebrity, but he's not a celebrity. He kindly defined himself as one. So it kind of just yeah, he was a porn star, an amateur porn star, prostitute. Yeah, and a model. He had some failed what you would call it. No, it'd be failed acting career, I guess you'd say, because he was trying to get into TV shows, and he only did one. He did like an audition for Cover Guy, and then he was on a TV show called Plastic Makes Perfect. So
that man had so many plastic surgeries.
So Luka Rocco Magnotta was actually born Eric Clinton Kirk Newman, born July 24th, 1982. Is a convicted Canadian murderer. He was convicted of murdering and dismembering Jun Lin, a Chinese international student. This is what you guys know. Then mailing his severed limbs to different political parties and elementary schools. He actually was born in Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. His other names are Jimmy, Justin, and Angel. What he defined his occupation was a top male model and escort. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia in 2000, and he was convicted of fraud in Toronto in 2005 and was sentenced to community service and probation. So this right here, the fraud in Toronto, he actually took advantage of a mentally disabled woman, took over her identity, and ran up a whole shitload of fucking credit card charges for Macy's and other department stores, whatever. And then the whole prostitution thing, everybody knew him as Angel or whatever, because
he switched his name too much.
Yeah, and he had so many identities, it's just kind of sickening.
And he also, it was $10,000 worth of goods, yeah.
Yeah, and then before he changed his name to Luka Magnotta, he actually declared bankruptcy as Eric Newman.
Wow.
So he killed his own identity and then fucking just made a new one.
Damn.
His mom. Did you see that? You see Don't Fuck with Cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how his mom was so oblivious to all the shit he did.
Mm-hmm.
When she's like, oh, he wouldn't do it, he's such a good boy. She's totally feeding into all this bullshit, claiming that he's innocent, and everybody knows he did it because he was so fucking oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Continue on. After an 11-minute video title, Lunatic One Icepick was uploaded to bestscore.com, which allegedly showed a murder posted online. Magnotta fled Canada and was the subject of Interpol Red Notice, which led to an international manhunt. Magnotta was arrested after he was found in an internet cafe in Berlin. This is how fucking vain this motherfucker was. He was found in an internet cafe in Berlin while he was reading news about himself.
Wow. Fuck.
Narcissist much?
Yeah.
He tried to give the police fake names before he admitted who he was. He was handed over to Canadian authorities in Berlin on June 18, 2012, and was flown back to Canada on Royal Canadian Air Force CC-150 Polaris. I can't. Yeah.
Polaris.
There's my word flurb for today, guys. Magnotta was placed into solitary confinement at the Rivière des Prairies Detention Center. At 11 a.m. on May 29, 2012, a package which contained a left foot was delivered to the headquarters of Conservative Party of Canada. Another package which contained a left hand was addressed to Liberal Party but was intercepted by a Canada post-processing facility. A janitor found a decomposing torso in the suitcase. It was left in a garbage pile in an alley left behind an apartment building in the Snowdon area of Montreal. On June 5th, 2012, a package which contained a right foot was delivered to the St. George School, and another package was contained with the right hand to Falls Creek Elementary School in Vancouver. So this motherfucker tore him up and just sent him everywhere. But then they said he put his head in a lake.
Oh my god. So why send it to like everybody?
Nobody knows why it was like, why he sent that like to everywhere. Unfortunately, this is where the sad part happens, guys. On June 6th, Lin Jun's family arrived at Trudeau Airport in Montreal. A candlelight vigil was then held in Montreal. Body parts were later matched to Lin Jun by DNA samples from his family. After police received an anonymous tip, they recovered Lin Jun's head, which was laying at the edge of a small lake in Montreal's Ingrigion Park. On July 11th, Lin's body was cremated and his ashes were buried in a Notre Dame cemetery in Montreal. So, we're gonna get into the whole nitty gritty right now about the details. So,
what about the whole one boy, two kids thing?
That's what we're gonna get into. So, everybody always like wanted to know what built up to the whole murder of Lin Jun. And it all started with the kitten videos. Like I said, there was a documentary called Don't Fuck With Cats, and it was actually a video, like videos of him posting him killing kittens, like in those space saver bags. He suffocated 2 babies like that, and he put one in a bathtub and he drowned one.
Oh my god.
He had taped it to a mop handle, and he fucking just like,
oh
yeah.
No.
I think the other one he fed him to a snake. Yeah,
a snake.
Yeah, a boa.
The fuck.
Yeah, I was fucking mad, man, because I have cats.
Yeah. And
those are my babies, and I'm like, oh my god, if anybody would try to hurt them, I would fucking kill them, And I understand like how everyone felt about the animal cruelty, because it's not fucking cool at all. But then again, you gotta remember there's sick people in the world that actually demand videos like that. They're actually called crush videos, or violent fucked up animal death videos or whatever.
Ooh.
Those videos that people put up, they find those shits on the deep web. So yeah. I'm like, why, And then there was like the people that were like, oh, they were onto him, but he was actually giving them breadcrumbs, like, oh, this is me, blah blah blah. Yeah. And the sick part was like, the people, no matter how many like the internet sleuths of the like on the whole documentary, they're like, yeah, well, we got to stop him now before it escalates. The sad thing was, none of the law enforcement people were taking this shit seriously. And they said, oh, it's just a cat. I mean, no, it's not just a fucking cat.
That's fucking animal cruelty.
Psychological behavior says if you start abusing animals at a younger age, or whatever age you start, you're gonna eventually escalate to humans. I mean, yeah, like, look at Michael Myers. I'm just gonna put this as a thing.
Yeah.
The Rob Zombie version. He killed his mouse, remember?
Yeah.
He killed his mouse. And then you see, he opened his locker, he's got dead cats and shit in there. And then what happens? He fucking beats the shit out of the school bully, right?
Yeah.
Did he kill him? I think he killed him.
No, did he kill him?
I don't know. But yeah, he fucking beat the shit out of the kid with a stick. And then he ends up killing his sister, her boyfriend, and then the mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And this is all like a whole chain of reactions going on. So and then it goes to show, like he was talking about how his mom she had a habit of cleaning everything. Everything needed to be clean. And that she actually had left 2 bunnies that he had outside.
Damn.
And they froze to death.
Damn.
Yeah. So that kind of probably might have perked his,
Yeah.
But it's just so fucked up that, he would go that far. Even abuse animals, any type of animal. It's still fucked up. I mean, what pushed him to that limit.
Right.
Getting into the video, like I said, the music that we played earlier, the song that I was playing, that was actually the background to music to the whole actual video. And I'm just gonna lay out a brief description of it because, like I said, it is a graphic video that actually is a snuff film.
Necrophilia.
And there was necrophilia, and he did violate his body, and that way he actually had him tied up to the bed. Then you could still see him moving, and then the camera freezes for like I think 30 seconds, and then he's not moving anymore. And his head is like just like tilted to the side.
Yeah.
For now, you know, like you just still see his head, and then obviously you just see Luca go and like stab him with the ice pick, and then like the camera shoots, like stops again, goes back again, and the body has no head. And you look, and on the floor there's his head. Then you see him cutting off his arms and legs, and then eventually he cuts off a hand, starts jacking himself off with it, and then the inevitable, what we just mentioned, necrophilia, he just flat out, you know, violated his body in the worst way as well. Not to mention he let his dog chew on a bloody stump, you know. And then like the way the body was found was really fucked up. The way the cops found the apartment was like, you know, was messed up. And so the blood had soaked deep into the mattress onto the floor. There was like just little random things here and there that Luca was leaving around, like just like little sarcastic notes and shit, you know. And then even if they did the surveillance videos, if you watched them, did you like, you know, say like when they were like trying to pick him up at the airport, he had a wig on and all this other shit. I was like, oh my god. Dissecting into the whole snuff film type of thing, I mean, it's one thing to be, you know, edgy and all that. It's like everyone's heard of that movie Snuff, like a long time ago, the 80s film. Everyone was freaking out. Then it gradually went to 8mm when it came to Hollywood, because 8mm was with Nicolas Cage and that girl that went missing, and the video that his client's husband had in his safe, and there's actually a girl getting killed and all this stuff. And you know, it kind of begs to question, are snuff films legitimate?
It shouldn't be. I feel like it is legitimate, but like you can only see that shit on the dark web, and so I feel like the government should be trying to find that shit.
Yeah.
And put a stop to that shit.
It's like a snake's head. You cut one off. You cut it off.
It's multiple.
Yeah, it's like a hydra. So you cut one off, like another grows back.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's so damaging that we see this shit, and like it's just sad to say that as a people, as a fucking whole humanity thing, we are so desensitized to seeing like violence, ultra violence, because of horror movies, action movies, the shit that gets uploaded on live leaks, you know, what people upload on the deep web that people actually upload on the clear web, you know. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, I felt so bad watching it. I was like, you know, curiosity got the best of me, and I regret watching it.
Same here.
And like just reading about him, like reading about how people thought about Lin Jun as you know, a vivacious person. He was helpful, he was polite, he was brought up right, you know.
And for it to end like that, that shit fucked.
He still had a life ahead of him, and it was abruptly taken out by this wannabe little prick model bitch.
Right.
And from what I hear, he's supposedly getting married.
Wow.
Like, can they marry him in prison in Canada?
I mean, of course. I mean, he's getting his butt.
I don't think he's marrying a prisoner. I think he's marrying somebody that's like a civilian. Like,
the fuck?
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Let me see.
Something wrong with that. Is that a girl or a guy?
It's a guy.
Something wrong with that guy.
Oh my god, people are so fucked up. His name is Anthony Jolin? Yeah, so this was in 2017. Pull it up. with me, guys. I have my trusty tablet with me. If I was at home, I had my laptop. Yeah, okay, I found it. I didn't even open my chips. I just got into this right away.
Ruffles?
No. Rice thingies. I've been wanting these for like a minute.
Oh no.
Taking a pause for the pause real quick, guys. Okay, that was the ET bit. Okay. Convicted killer Luca Rocco Magnotta getting married. A TV network is reporting that convicted murderer Luca Rocco Magnotta will be getting married this month. TVA novels say a man who killed and dismembered Chinese student Lin Jun will wed a male inmate from New Brunswick on June 26th in the penitentiary at Port Cartier in Quebec's North Shore. He will turn 35 in July and serve his life sentence at a maximum security institution. Let me see. He was also found guilty of other 4 charges he faced: criminally harassing the Prime Minister. Okay, this is like one of the things I wanted to bring up to his sentencing. This is life in prison, which is abruptly about 20 to 35 years. That's like a life sentence in Canada. But he also is serving concurrent sentences of 19 years. So he's actually not going to get out. After all the charges, besides first-degree murder, it's actually criminally harassing then Prime Minister Stephen Harper and other members of Parliament, mailing obscene and indecent material, committing indignity to a body, and publishing obscene materials. So all those charges, he got 19 years for each of those.
Fuck.
Besides the life sentence, yeah, he was like literally.
Yeah, that man gonna be 200 years old. And speaking of which, why do he look like fucking Lil Potter? Like they could be brothers.
Huh.
That's weird.
His profile was posted on Canadian Inmates Connect Incorporated, a website that tries to hook up some lonesome convicts. Some behind bars, violent offenses like first-degree murders with potential companions on the outside. This is what his description was. Seeking single white male, 28 to 38 years of age, white and in shape, read a blurb that website's founder said was written by Luca Magnotta himself. One who is loyal, preferably educated, financially and emotionally stable for a long-term committed relationship. If you think you could be my Prince Charming, send me a detailed letter with at least 2 photos. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the dude's name is Anthony Jolin. Wow.
Do he have a problem?
I don't know.
Ain't no way.
I wouldn't be able to.
Right.
Is there even a picture of this dude? Let me see. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
Let me see.
There's no picture of him, but here's his description. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. Alright. This is his rap sheet because he is a murderer in Canada. Anthony Jolin, a murderer from Canada, has been involved in a lot of criminal activities in Canada. There isn't a Wikipedia page dedicated to him. However, being a major criminal, he never misses being out of the limelight. Currently, he is in the media for marrying another mate, whose name is Luca Magnotta. Both of them are criminals, and they're involved in many other criminal activities. So this is Jolin's thing. He was 40 years old. He's okay. He was sentenced 6 years imprisonment in the early 2000s. He tried to kill a fellow prisoner whose name was Kevin. According to reports, Kevin almost died but was rescued in time. He is a life imprisonment and he was found guilty of murder. He had killed a teenager whose name was Kelly.
Damn.
Yeah. The only witness to this marriage was Luca's mother, Anna Yorkin. So Anna Yorkin is actually she was the one on the Don't Fuck with Cats thing, and she was hella fucked up. She actually wrote a book called My Son the Murderer.
The fuck?
Yeah, so you're like saying your son's innocent, but you're right. You're profiting off the fucking murder.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
So did that shit how many sales did she get out of that fucking book?
I have no idea. We can look it up. Yeah, so he is actually a Canadian murderer. That's who Luca married. Yeah. So, guys, this is all the time we have for tonight. Join me tomorrow while I discuss more about Luca Magnotta and the Don't Fuck with Cats series, and we're gonna be bringing up some more, information about him. Till then, guys, stay safe and do not look for that video.
Hell no.
And to the family of Lin Jun, we sincerely send our deepest condolences. Even though this crime was committed years ago, he was still a human being, and he did not deserve any of that. So good night, guys. This is Odd Broad
With the Odd Squad.
and we are signing out, guys. Bye.